changes. Lee's checked in for Bogut. Harrison Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. The Rockets also changing it up. Jamison's checked in. And it's Motiejunas in for Jones. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Livingston kicks to Green. He feeds it to Livingston. He dishes it to Thompson. From outside the arc. Goes back up. And it's laid up and in by Lee. Lee's got his first 2 points.
And you got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the board.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
So it's the Rockets now. It's a 5-point game. Kicks it out to Ariza. Houston needs to get a shot off. Here's buckets. Here's Jamison. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Strong rebounding, and he's rewarded with the easy putback.
Warriors leading by 3. .115 left to play in the first quarter. Picked by Lee. Livingston dishes to Lee. Off the screen. And it's good. Assisting on the play with Livingston.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for Draymond Green. The Rockets making a switch here. Now let's take a look at the teams that have been holding their opponents to the fewest points in the last 10 games. The Rockets, number 1.
The teams they faced over the last 10 have to be wondering how long this brutal defense is going to last. There's no let up in these teams. They play with tenacity throughout.
1:05 left to play in the first. On the wing, Johnson. Johnson right side. Kicks it to Motiejunas. Back to Johnson. 6 to shoot. The dish to Ariza. Very long. Ariza's had himself going there. His first points of the game with the ball. In the first quarter of the
Let's
game.
go.
Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for Ezeli. Green comes in for Lee. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Thompson. And Steph Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston.
There we go.
Went out the wings. It's Iguodala and Barnes. And it's Curry in at the point guard. So that's the group out there for Golden State. The Warriors have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding from the sideline. Let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Thanks, Kev. Buckets in their last matchup against the Heat delivered quite a performance. He picked up 18 points. In addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. A bit of a surprise attack for him, as he is usually just regarded as a role player on his team.
All right, Doris. Well, guys, coming off a performance like that has got to have him supremely confident right now.
Well, that never seems to be a problem for him, but you're right, Kevin. He has to be feeling at the top of his game right now.
Let's go.
Confidence, and when you're prepared to play well and it works out that way, it does add another level of confidence to your next game.
And here is Iguodala. James Harden getting it to go from deep. Green, the pass to Iguodala. Feeds it to Barnes.
Come on.
Green, the screen. From 11 feet away. Barnes can't get it to go.
Good, tough defense there. Getting a hand up, forcing that miss.
Well, he's got the reputation of being a tough defender, and there was an example right there for you.
There we go.
For 3. Another miss by Harden. The Warriors lead. Curry guarded by Buckets. It's Curry with the drive. Misses from short range.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Brewer passes to Buckets. On deep.
Come on.
Go the other way.
Bull crap.
I don't know feel as this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that. I mean, just let him go. Who cares? Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Here's Harden on the wing. He kicks to Brewer. Some nice passing there by Houston.
Shoot that.
Not today. Those shots have not dropped for him.
Iguodala, right side. In low to Bogut. Iguodala kicks to Curry. Barnes against Harden. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. Go 2-2.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Curry. He's been just lighting it up recently. The stats speak for themselves. He's averaging 28 points, 10 assists, and better than 2.5 steals. And the numbers are pretty outstanding. I mean, we've come to expect it from him.
Well, he always impresses, Steve, with the work ethic, stamina, consistency. It's what the best players strive for and produce. It's been a nice game for Barnes. He's got 8 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
Yeah, he's got to take his time behind the arc.
Second chance effort. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Toronto.
You know, something that's kept this game close is the fact that
Klay Thompson.
and checking out some numbers for Andrew Bogut. Some good work from him over the last 10 games. 4th in field goal percentage. He's in the top 10 in the league in blocked shots per game, so he's a real force in the paint defensively.
And you go back to his shooting percentage just for a minute here, Steve. I mean, you think about it. What makes a guy a high percentage shooter? Well, you take the shots that you work on. You don't take
Come on.
and you let your game come to you. You don't force shots.
The Warriors have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
Well, to this point of the season, guys are knocking down about 76%
Not
of their
gonna
free
make
throws.
it.
Hey guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
No!
Monty Eunice has checked in. Here's Thompson. That's good from 7.
Come on!
Thompson's got the lead up to 6 now for the Warriors.
I like the way they picked it up here offensively in the second.
Well, they've really caught fire. Their shooting percentage is in the high 50s now, so they're rolling.
Now, here's Brewer. The pass to Harden. Here's Buckets. Drills it from outside.
There we go! Finally!
Got 6 in the quarter. Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear.
And here is Barnes, following the 3 from Buckets. With the floater, goes back up. And Bogut with the nice basket inside. And the Warriors lead by 5.
And you can feel the pattern of this game.
Come
Guys,
on.
working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
Now, here is Harden. He has 5. Here is Brewer. Trying to bank it in, but he misses.
Great job defending the hoop there.
So important to have good presence defensively inside.
Green dishes to Curry. Right at the free throw line. He goes up again. And again, Andrew Bogut.
What the heck?
It could go. No good on the buzzer beater. And
You guys had the lead after the first, but now find yourselves behind. What's the mindset of this team heading into the break?
I think we're still upbeat. We would like to have a stronger second quarter, but you know there's a lot of game left. Hopefully we can get back to how we started the game. That's all I got.
Thank you for your time. This one's far from over, Kevin.
thank you for the great interview, Doris. They'll be
Hey guys, settle down for a second. I noticed a couple of things from that first half. Our scoring in the paint has not been there. Come on. You fellas know how to play in the post. Get in position for the entry pass. Back your man down. Use shot fakes. Do what you got to do to get us some points inside. I do like that we limited our turnovers. We weren't careless with the ball or making unforced errors. So kudos for that. And when we get the ball, we can look to start the break if it's there for us. But I don't want to push it just because we have some ground to make up. It might not feel like it, but we're in an okay position. A lot of teams would have been out of this game by now. But we're still in it. Let's get after it and see what happens.
Now the second.
Bow, bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Stop it. Play. Yeah. All right, let's go back into it.
Warriors leading by 7. So on the floor for Houston. Terrence Jones is down low with Howard. Buckets is out there with Harden. And it's Brewer in at the 3 slot.
Oh, he's clearly feeling it, Clark, coming off that fantastic game last time out.
Houston's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Now the feed to Harden. Passes it to Brewer. Shoots the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Bogut's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Thompson. Good. And
come on.
Assist. Thompson's got 6.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Rockets trail by 11. Buckets. He's covered by Iguodala. Here's Buckets. Carries it.
There we go.
10 feet away. Buckets got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Now Thompson. He's got 6. To Curry. Unloads from 13. The Rockets pull it in.
Even though he isn't having the best of game from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Iguodala with the block.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those.
Come on,
it
dude.
takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
Well, the players you see on this list know a little bit about putting points on the board. There's the shooting. Leading the league in points per game.
Let's go.
Such a great player.
Possibly the single most dangerous player in the NBA right there. A machine at the offensive end. So hard for any defense to get.
Oh!
What makes him special is his ability to score from anywhere and everywhere on the court, inside, outside. You have to keep tabs on him at all times, and even then, he can hurt you.
Harden outside. On the wing, Brewer. He's covered by Thompson. Now, here's Brewer. Tight defense on him. Shot clock at 6. Out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession.
Statistically speaking, let's see where the Rockets sit right now. First in lowest turnovers a game. First in opponent points per game. And then the top half of the league in getting high percentage shots as well. Not too shabby.
And what's most impressive out of all those numbers, Clark, is the few turnovers that they commit. Because now all of a sudden you're executing, you're putting a lot of pressure on the defense because they know they're not going to force a lot of steals and get out in transition to find easy points.
They kick it out to Green. A shot by Thompson. No one's around. And it's Thompson again missing. Buckets. He's covered by Iguodala. Reza passes to Buckets. From deep 3-point range. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
Beautiful work in the transition game.
That's how to do it. Attack early before the defense can get itself set.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Buckets.
That's a very good high percentage look right there.
Here is Livingston, right now averaging 5 points a game. They get it again.
You really don't want to see him missing those mid-range shots, but when he's open, he's got to shoot it.
It's stolen by Green.
No!
Howard with the steal. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul.
See what you got, son.
I got plenty.
Rockets trail by 15. Pass to Harden. Dishes it to Ariza. Here's Dame. Hands it from downtown.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding it.
The Warriors making a switch here. Bogut's checked in. Buckets. He's checked in for Houston. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Over in the corner, Barnes launches it. And that one's good. Barnes has got 11 points. There's 21 seconds left in the third. And for Houston, they're shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. It's Harden with the drive. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's on Andrew Bogut.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
Boy, that was solid. I tell you, he's one of the best there is up there at the foul line.
Here's Curry. 12 points for him. Shoots from the high post, but he gets it back. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Curry's got 4 this quarter. Here's Buckets. No good. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game.
Spend your Christmas Day in the NBA. Kobe Bryant and the Los Angeles Lakers take on James Harden and the Houston Rockets.
And a chance right now to show you.
Today it comes from one of the men in the middle, Kevin. And let me tell you, anytime you get a big man who can pass like this, it really changes the way you can play offense. It diversifies your offensive attack.
Let me ask you, who is the best passing big man you played with?
Luke Longwood.
Oh, the Australian.
Yes, big redhead, good passer down on the low block.
Number 1 pick by Minnesota Timberwolves. On the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. Down low, it's Green and Bogut. And it's Curry in at the 1 spot. So that group out there for Golden State.
You know, I think when you've got somebody that open on the perimeter, a good kick out is the only choice.
Into Green. It's rebounded by Houston. Howard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Buckets. He's covered by Thompson. Harden kicks to Brewer. Shot clock at 6. And fouled that time. He'll get to the line. Let's quickly check out the breakdown for the Warriors.
We might see a little defense adjustment at halftime, but the fast break continues to be effective.
They've worked hard to crash the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance points.
I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second half, despite trailing in this game.
Well, you know, that's when you need to be most aggressive when you're down. Another good job of drawing contact and getting to the line.
Offensive rebound. It's stolen by Bogut. Outside Curry. 0-1 near Iguodala as he lets it go. And it's Iguodala again missing. And it's the Rockets on the break. Here's Buckets. And it's off from 3-point range. Warriors leading by 11. Iguodala dishes to Curry. Lets it go from 11. And it's sent back by Howard. Outside, Green. Just 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Thompson inside the line. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 7 rebounds in the game. And Brewer kicks to Harden. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
It's a good thing he showed up today, because without him, this team would be in big trouble.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed his team. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
Curry's shot is good.
And another gap in the defense found right there. This is one of the worst defensive performances I have.
Rockets trail by 11. And the pass to Buckets. Kicks it out to Harden. Good on the three-point shot.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Howard with the steal. That's good.
A sensational run has them on the brink of tying it up or even taking the lead all of a sudden.
Steve, quite a turn of events here. I mean, they really snapped into focus in a hurry and tightened up their game at both ends.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. That's good from Stephen Curry.
All right, let's go.
For Houston, they've got 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Here's Buckets. And the 3 off target.
They've done their part here to run down a lot of missed shots. A solid rebounding effort.
Yeah, I'm impressed. I mean, they're fighting for every loose ball, putting a body on somebody and going after the rim.
Howard, no good. Nice D from Bogut. Warriors leading by 9. It's Thompson off the drive. And the shot is good.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Here's Buckets. And he's good on the 3-ball.
There we go.
It can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Curry passes to Thompson. Curry dishes to Bogut.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
First one falls for him. And Bogut drops.
Come on.
Rockets trail by 10. Buckets guarded by Curry. Offensive rebound. Jones kicks to Howard. Houston moving it around. Here's Buckets. The three-pointer, no good.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
Iguodala, the pass to Bogut, and stolen by Howard. Here's Buckets, and it's blocked by Curry. Warriors leading by 10. He feeds it to Iguodala.
Great defense in the paint there, making it tough on the offense.
That's what he brings, a presence. I mean, you saw it on that miss.
Harden, that's good.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
Golden State's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Harden against Thompson. Bogut down low. Let's go. He cans it from short range. Bogut's got 4 this quarter.
Defense playing way too soft there, guys. He's just getting right to the rim.
Stolen by Thompson.
So it looks like just playing the last bit of this game out in what should be a nice win here for the Warriors.
Agreed, Steve. And guys, fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. Clark, I think that was a big part of their success.
I love the way they scored fast break points tonight here. It was a key factor in coming out on top.
And so they'll stretch their victory total.